everyone. Hello again. You know me. My name is Jessica Efata Uchechuku. Whichever one you want to call me. So I'm just gonna quickly work on this. Try and finish it. Okay, so this is shadow. This is where. Okay, which one should I paint first? Oh. No, that's not what I want. Okay, so let us work on the bolts. Like, I don't even know what to do first, but let's just work on the bolts first. Let's see. Airbrush. That's too big. That's too small. Fall on your knees, or hear the angels' voices all night divine, all night when Christ was born. That must work. All night divine, all night divine. Truly taught us to love one another. Let's lower His love and His gospel is peace. Chains shall He break, for the slave is a brother, and in His name all oppression shall cease. All night, it was a 95. Who is like you, Lord, in all of the earth? Angels bow before the sing of your praise. You're the great I am, the holy true God. You reign Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find my pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. Who is like you, Lord, in all of the earth? Angels bow before, they sing of your praise. You're the great I am, the holy true God, Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. Said I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find my pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. Lord, I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping you. I find my pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping you. I find my pleasure in worshiping you, Lord. Said, who is like you, Lord, in all of the earth? Angels bow before, they sing of your praise. You're the great I am, the holy true God, There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. Lord, I take my pleasure in worshiping you. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. Lord, I take pleasure in worshiping you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. Lord, I take pleasure in worshiping you. Who is like you, Lord, and all of the earth? Angels bow before, they sing of your grace. You're the great I am, the only true God, Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping. Lord, I take my pleasure in worshiping you. Lord, there is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping. Lord, I find my pleasure in worshiping you. There is none like you in all of the earth. Angels bow before, they sing of your grace. You're the great I am, the only true God, Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping. I find my pleasure in worshiping you. Lord, I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping you. I find my pleasure in worshiping you. Who is like you, Lord, in all of the earth? Angels bow before, and they sing of your grace. You're the great I am, the only true God, Alpha and Omega. You reign in majesty. There is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping. I find my pleasure in worshiping you alone. Oh, there is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I find pleasure in worshiping. I find pleasure in worshiping you. Lord, I take pleasure in worshiping you. For there is nothing, there is no one who compares to you. I take pleasure in worshiping. I take pleasure in worshiping you. I find pleasure in worshiping you. Let's erase this part. Okay, let's go back. I'm just gonna add something. Trying to think of what to add in there. Shadow. The shadow will be underneath the environment. So it should be environment. Let's add some water. Water you turn into wine, and you open the eyes of the blind. And there's no one like you. you. Into the darkness you shine, and out of the ashes will rise. There's no one like you, none like you. Oh, say, I got this greater, I got it stronger, got you a higher than any other. I got us healer, is awesome in power, oh God, oh God. Oh, I got us greater, I got it stronger, got you a higher than any other. I got us healer, he's awesome in power, God, oh God. You were awesome in power. Said you were awesome in power. Jesus, you were awesome in power. Only you awesome in power. Lord, you were awesome in power. And you were awesome in power. 'Cause you were awesome in power. Yeah. Awesome in power. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what could stand against? And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? The spot should be a bit darker as the heat there, and then the spot should be lighter. Oh, nevertheless, we're still gonna blend it. Let's find a blender. Blend. Chua means I like it. Chua. 그래. Okay, there's something I want to do, but my mind is engrossing squarely. You reign, you ancient lion, Zion's king. Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. Let you reign, you ancient lion's king. Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. Lord, you reign, you ancient lion's king. Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. Jesus, you reign, you ancient lion's king. Kadosh, you are mighty on your throne. You are mighty God, mighty on your throne. Yes, you are mighty God, you are mighty on your throne. On your throne. You are God, and your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. That is so bright. You are God, and your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the Lord, and your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Never forsaken. Never forsake you. Oh, nothing missing, nothing lacking. That I find all I need at a table with you. Nothing missing and nothing lacking. Said I find all I need at a table with you. Oh, said all I need is you. Every need is met at this table. Oh, that thing is and pieced. I have to do it again. Ish. Come on. And what's this one? I can't remember the brush size. The brush size are nicer. No. Okay, this is supposed to be a mighty Russian wind. Okay, let's make it that way. We gotta find it. Said we gotta find it. We have to find it someday soon. Almighty God, my redeemer, my hiding place, my safe refuge. No other name like Jesus. No power can stand against you. My feet are planted on this rock, and I will not be shaken. My hope it comes from you alone, my Lord and my salvation. Your praise is always on my lips. Your word is needed in my heart, and I will praise you with a new song. My soul will bless you, Lord. You fill my life with greater joy. Yes, I delight myself in you, and I will praise you with a new song. My soul will bless you, Lord. When I am weak, you make me strong. So when I'm poor, I know I'm grateful in the power of your name. But all things are possible. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Ish. Let's do one. Let's put the layer up here. So it's cover. Doesn't really cover the inking. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, that's not what I'm talking about. It's K came upon the midnight clear. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men. Oh, I don't know the lyrics. Oh, said he came upon the midnight clear. Delete. No. Oh well, we'll do it only here. Perfect. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men. Da, 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 da. It came upon the midnight clear. I need to find something called water splash. So we're gonna do this. We gotta find it. Said we gotta find it. Ooh, we gotta find it. We gotta find it someday now. It came upon the midnight clear. Okay, so this song that I like, the Emmanuel song. Oh come, Emmanuel. I like that song.